Hey YouTube, welcoming your girl back, Kiba Bay. It's been a minute. I had some things I needed to take care of, how life goes. But I couldn't forget about you guys. I feel like talking to you guys is like a breath of fresh air. It's like a great fun therapy type of thing to let you guys just know a couple things, where I'm coming from. And basically today we're going to be talking about the 8 ways that you can start your weight loss journey. As you know, it is very hard sometimes to start a weight loss journey. When you're working and you have a very busy schedule, sometimes you don't even think about what you're putting in your mouth. But today, I'm going to give you the 8 ways that you can start your weight loss journey. Possibly, if you can't follow every 8 steps or some of the steps out of the 8 steps, that will still help you. I mean, every little bit is a help, and everywhere and somewhere is a start. Okay. First thing you need to do is you need to pray. The reason why I say pray is because praying stabilizes you. Praying puts you in a certain bracket where you're focused on your life. And it keeps you grounded. You know, you could just be praying for healthy weight loss. Never say I want to lose weight. Always be specific on how you want to lose weight, because sometimes you don't want to get sick or you don't want to be damn near on your deathbed. So be very specific on how you pray. But as I say, prayer is one of the ways that can help you get on your weight loss journey. Counting your calories is another way. They have different apps. They have MyFitnessPal. They have Lose It. Me, myself, I have been using Lose It for a very long time. And for some reason, at first, I'm like, oh, forget Lose It. It ain't even all that. But when I met with a nutritionist, and that may be not a part of the 8 ways, but it can also be implemented in the calorie counting, meeting with a nutritionist. But anyway, when I met with the nutritionist, she told me about Lose It. And I was like, oh, I had Lose It before. And she's like, oh, it really does work. And she's not lying. But the key is you have to put you're about, I don't know, 120 pounds, 4 feet, 4'9", in order to bring it down to like 1,200 calories. And then from then on, you just plug in your food, and you have to watch your fat intake, keep it down to like 26%, keep your carbs down to 26%, and keep a high protein. And me personally, I don't eat 3 times a day. I eat breakfast and lunch. No, I'm sorry, no. I eat breakfast and dinner, or if I eat lunch and dinner. I never do 3, and I do a couple of snacks, because eating 3 times a day, that's just too many calories, and you're not going to really see your weight loss the way you want. You just basically download the app on your phone, and you just basically do what I just said as far as counting your calories and different things like that. It is a great help. They have different things on there, like examples of certain parts of the app that you can use as far as weight loss, with the working out, like exercising. They have water count, like how much water you drink in a day. They also have a chat room where you can like chat with other people. Whereas if you want to lose 100 pounds in a year, if you want to lose 60 pounds in 3 months, they have different chat rooms of people who are on the same journey as you, which I think is pretty cool. I really don't get on that chat too much, but I'm thinking that maybe I should, because I feel like the more you're in tune with other people and hearing what other people have to say about their weight loss, and what they're going through, it inspires you to keep going, and to feel like, okay, we're supporting each other. So it's basically support groups, which I think is pretty cool. And I think that I may just do that one day. I go on every now and then and say a little couple things here and there. I may get some feedback from certain people, but I really just feel like they're not really hearing me out or listening to me per se. Also, you need to plan your meals. Planning my meals, they work pretty well for me. I might say, okay, tomorrow I'm going to do a shake in the morning. For lunch, I'm going to do a salad. Or if I don't do a salad, I'll do a snack, and then I'll do dinner. So I think that planning your meals, it really does, and it can help you a lot. Some people just grab stuff on the go. I say if you have to grab stuff on the go, do that. Whatever works for you, as long as you keep accounted of what are you putting in your mouth, because that is where all that matters. Um, and I try meal replacement shakes. I really am not such a shake person, but I've been hearing all these different good things about meal replacement shakes, which will be one of my titles that I will be talking about in the future, or subjects, I should say. But yeah, I definitely do like the meal replacement shakes because at the end of the day, you will lose weight. I tried it. Sometimes, if you have like bacon and boiled eggs, the bacon has a lot of salt in it, and then the egg has cholesterol, which means you have to do the egg whites. So just do the shake. Like I said, whatever works for you. I'm just telling you some of the things that I've done. You definitely have to exercise at least 30 minutes a day, not just if you're at work. When you come home, you could put like a little waist belt on, put a little bit of Vaseline and some baby oil on your stomach and wrap your stomach and ride the bike for about 30 minutes or do the elliptical for about 30 minutes, which is what I do. And then sometimes I weight train as well. That helps because you have to have a little bit of both. You have to eat healthy and work out at the same time. 80% is what you put in your mouth and 20% is workout. You must take vitamins, some kind of multivitamin, because vitamins are good for you. They're good for your blood, especially for your bones and stuff. I don't know, like, some people, you got to have your vitamin D, especially for people that don't drink milk. I don't drink milk, so I think that vitamin D works pretty well for me. Um, and you also need to get a lot of rest. It is very true that you need to get about 8 hours of sleep a day. Some people are different. Like I said, I can't say, oh, you better go to sleep 8 hours a day. It's going to work for you. Some people sleep 4 or 5 hours a day. But just make sure you get your rest. Even if you have to take a little bit of naps here and there, because your body is like an engine or a machine, or a car. If you go to the gas station, you don't want to put cheap gas in your car, or put cheap food in your body because you're not going to get the results that you need. And that's basically the example that I'm trying to give you. Also, get a body brush. Let me tell you. It was a long time ago when I had got colonic or whatever, and I had got a meal plan from this lady. She was holistic and different things like that, and she told me about this body brush, and I'm telling you, the body brush is good for you because, which I might in the long run use that as another subject as well. But the body brush is good because if you brush your body, you're actually it's like the nerves in your body, like your it's the blood flow. Basically, not saying that your body doesn't have 100% blood flow. Some people don't have excuse me. Some people don't have good blood flow. So dry brushing your body, and it might hurt a little bit at first because sometimes your body and your skin is a little tender, but your body should get used to it. But brushing your whole body, your arms, your stomach, your back, your knees, your feet, I'm telling you, a month you're gonna like feel a difference. You're gonna sleep better. Your performance is gonna be better because you're helping to pump your blood in your body. I mean, at the end of the day, it might sound crazy, but they even sell the body brushes in the health food store. So if they're selling body brushes in the health food store, and it's just not for taking a shower, it's a dry brush, you know that this dry brush is going to give you some great results. The health food store is one of the greatest places to go shopping for your herbs and your teas and different things like that. Also, just to give you a couple of gems, they do have different things to help you lose weight to accelerate your weight loss, like phentermine. I had taken phentermine for 2 months and I lost 10 pounds in a month. And I pretty much ate some things that I shouldn't have ate, but it stayed within my caloric intake because I was counting my calories. That's what you have to do to count your calories. Um, Also, the aloe pill, that works. So if you use that in conjunction with eating, with your diet and stuff like that, you will lose weight because what happens is with the aloe, it blocks the fat. So if you eat something like, not crazy fattening, but staying in your caloric intake, the aloe will definitely help. I am like such a fan of aloe and such a supporter. I don't own the rights to it and I don't own the product, but I use the product and I must say that it has worked for me in the past. And you got to just stay positive. That's another gem I'm going to give you. Stay positive, stay focused, stay motivated. I can do this. Like Nike, just do it. I mean, at the end of the day, you're doing it for you, and health is wealth. I don't care how many material things you have or how rich you are in the hospital. A bed is a bed at the end of the day. And once again, those are the 8 ways to help you start your weight loss journal. Also, in that weight loss journal, you can write down how you feel for the day, like how's your mood for the day. Did you drink a lot? Did you drink any water? How much water you drank? You can write down what you did, and you can use your fitness app too, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use continue to use my fitness app, but I like the journals because as you write it down, it seems to, I don't know, like it just, I'm always a person that likes to write things down. I feel like when you write it down, it gets manifested. Yeah, you putting a little app, food in your app in your phone, but you're writing it down. You're sharing your feelings with this journal. This becomes like a part of you. You don't have to carry the journal everywhere you go. You can have the journal by the side of your bed, and every night you could just sit there and write down everything you ate for the day. Write down your, excuse me, write down your mood and how you're feeling and what's the next step for the next day and what are your plans for the next day. Anything that's going to keep you motivated. But the journal is the number one key. If you mess up, you mess up. We're all human. I mean, you can start over, but try to just stay on track because you do want to see the results. Okay? Once again, it's your girl, Kiba Bay. Well, I'm welcoming myself back to you guys. And I'm here. And I just want you to follow those 8 ways to start your weight loss journal. Your weight loss journey, weight loss journey. Because you will see a difference. And at the end of the day, you're going to just keep going. Talk to you soon.